Oh, right, sorry.
Very well then. Those are most all of the rules that you need to know. Hopefully at this point you're now an expert who can play completely without me. However, with that being said, do allow me to clarify a few things you may need help with. And first of all, how do you encourage your friends into the lava? As it said before, once you're in the lava, you're done. With that being said as well, no roughhousing unfortunately either. So, you cannot allow any hands or feet, unfortunately, to encourage your friends in. So no punching, no kicking, no elbows, no knees either. Instead, what we do allow, hips and shoulders are your two approved methods for encouragement. So, feel free to use those however you like.
I'll use my coin on friend.
And with that being said as well, walls and ceilings are also lava as well. So no trying to brace yourself with those items either. Along with your, of course, pushing your friends into lava, it helps to know who you should be pushing in. Before each game starts, you will receive instead of a card this time, tokens. We've recently upgraded since the video. These tokens will tell you what power you have and what team you belong to, either red or black. You can either choose to share one side with your power, the other side with your team, or both, so long as both members of the share agree to it. But, with that being said, that's also all I have to clarify at the moment. Do you have any questions before I start passing out the tokens?
How do we win? How does the sharing work?
How does the sharing work between?
You can only share if you're both on the same island,
Sharing
right?
is as simple as, yes, being on the same island as the other person and asking to share. Most people need to agree to share before it can happen.
Wait, do you have to
Well, as told by the Care Bears, sharing is.
You can share any information you both want to.
Do you have to agree on the information to share?
Correct. At the same time, though, that means, okay, I'll show you my
Can
power.
I get
you
my
show me your
lawyer to
team.
look at
As
it?
simple as that.
And when the timer's moving, I can move
Anywhere you want.
Sweet.
As fast as I want?
As fast as you want. Anywhere except for the lava.
So,
And I believe someone also had a question about how to win specifically.
So the goal is to not be on a sinking island.
Also correct, yes.
At the end of 90 seconds.
Ultimately, at the end of the whole game, 3 rounds, you want more of your team to control more islands. So,
Has anyone ever died or broken while playing this game?
not yet, no. However, how do you control more islands? Simply be on more islands. If 3 black players are on one island, that means they only have scored 1 point, one island. 3 red players along 3 islands are 3 points. So, more spread out is a little bit better during the last round.
Oh, this is red versus black?
But then if you have 3 people on one island,
It's only 1 point.
There's only
yeah, but you're a collective, you can't be pushing.
Alright. Do we have any other questions before we start?
Yeah,
We may or may not.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Can I be on 4 islands at once?
I got it.
You can be on as many islands as you like. However, when you have to share with someone, or when we are voting at the very end, you must be only on one island.
Oh,
No, you can't.
so I can't.
At the moment, tokens are being shared at the moment, or being passed out. Do not share any tokens between anyone quite yet. Keep them private, and I'll talk about what powers you have a little bit later. Or rather soon, I should say.
Would do I look at my coin? Do I just wait?
You can look at your coin whenever you like. Just don't look at other people's coins.
What is my coin going to tell me?
One side has the image of the power you have. The other side has the color that you have.
Ooh, the power. What kind of power do I have?
Oh, mine looks like a penis.
So, one side is quite obviously your team.
Like puppy power.
Do allow me to go over your powers now. It's the image on what's on the other side of the coin. First of all, one power you might be seeing around the room right now, unclean, image of a rat head. These are rather infectious players. If they're ever touching anyone, whenever they shout this phrase, I am unclean, they and everyone else they are touching at the time of the shout has just died. It is a sacrifice. You die with whoever you're touching, but also be aware, if you're touching 3 people during that shout, you've just killed 3 people with yourself. So, a bit of a sacrifice. Use that however you like. Finally, we have the vindictive a knife, vaguely penis, I guess. The vindictive coin. Do be careful.
It could be, yeah.
The vindictive coin is as follows. If you are ever killed by anyone, you may choose anyone else who is still living to die with you. So, be aware. They don't have to be the one that pushed you, they just have to still be alive. So, be careful of just randomly killing whoever you want. They might be vindictive. Also, they might be a phoenix. A phoenix, as the name implies, once you are killed, you get to come back. Simply come to me and I will give you one of these powerless tokens. No powers, but it does retain your team.
I think that's much.
This means you get to come back into the game. Phoenixes have a second life. Use that second life wisely.
Question.
Yes.
Are there possibly multiple of the same power in the room?
There are possibly multiple of many of these powers, yes.
Okay.
They will be balanced
How do I
between the
get
two
two
teams,
powers?
though.
When
Can I
you
still use power? Have like a whole bunch of powers?
You will only have the one that you have currently on your
if,
phone.
I want all the
when you're
powers.
when
Figure
you're
this out.
vindictive or
I'll
if
take
you're a
all your
phoenix, like basically any of these powers, can you use them at any time during the game after you die?
Vindictive and Phoenix, ideally used immediately after you die.
Got it. Okay.
So you get 3 uses?
You get, or however many times you die, really. So, usually one.
Yeah.
Most of these powers are one-time use, as most of them kill you.
That's
Or
not
you have to be killed to use them. The only power that does not need you to be killed is the Mad King. Mad King needs you to survive in order for your power to work. Just because some people are more important than others, so is the Mad King. You score your team 2 additional points if you survive. So, you can be rather useful to your team so long as you survive the whole game. That being said, if you ever see your other team's Mad King, might be a good idea to push them into the lava instead. But, those are all the rules that are currently in the game at the moment. Do you have any questions about these before we do start?
What team?
Is there a trade break?
So wait, you can like physically.
You don't know what team it's Dave yet.
Oh, we
We could be on the same team. We do, yeah.
It's on your.
We have to tell each other when we're on the same island.
So it like behooves you to tell somebody what you are.
For what color?
It could be, yes.
Yeah.
Share as much information as you like.
It's
Share
not
as
about
little
color,
information
right?
as
So
you
wait,
like.
you can like
Inside.
physically push
It's not
me.
what's
So like
inside.
this guy who's like 6'5".
So I could be like-
What if you could shove this petite woman?
Hips and
I can
shoulders.
just, like,
Ideally, you
jump
have some power
and just hit
that
you
will
like that.
convince you otherwise
I
not
can
to
just
let
run
you
full
do that.
speed jump
Oh,
with my
see,
hip.
so that's
Bam,
the thing.
knock you out.
So,
You're
Ash,
gone.
Right.
so like you may not want to do that because you have one.
Yeah, but if I see it coming,
Or if
I
you
can
share the
just
same
be
team as
like,
them.
Or
Yeah.
the same thing.
That being said,
And it's
do feel free to also lie as much as you
You
like
can be
to
like,
protect
right,
yourself.
yeah, you're
What do you mean lie?
Hey, I'm on red
I'll be like,
team. You're on red
you're
team?
dead
Cool.
too.
Let's not kill each other.
But wait, I thought you have to show it.
You do have to show, but feel free to lie as much as you like.
Until you show.
until you show.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so you're gonna be like,
I'm not really here right now.
You can't necessarily trust anyone until you share.
I'm invisible, bitches. Where's invisibility?
Alright, do you have any other questions before we start? I think that covers most everything.
Can you like make a declaration to everyone in the room?
independent.
You
Something about
can.
yourself?
But once again, they can't trust you until they share with you.
Now, what, can I hear everyone tell my subjects and we all just like,
On the green.
Yes, you can all feel free to share one island as well. There's no
Wait.
limit on how many people can share an island, get as many as you like.
Does everybody on the island do
I just know that I stand
share?
until
So do you have
We
like
have to
three?
agree.
Just the person you share with.
So it's not like a three-way share.
You can have a 3-way share, but it's
Yeah,
usually
three-way,
just
So
everybody
three ways are
agrees,
possible
yeah.
in this room, is what you're saying.
plenty of things can happen in this
so
room.
when you say start, do I just stand here until I have to move?
I think we'll figure it out.
Ideally, start moving whenever.
Whoa!
However, with that being said, the first round of the first game is going to start. So, get ready to move around, guys. In
How long's the round?
60 seconds.
60 minute round. That's perfect.
Starting now.
What do I do?
60 seconds. Move as much as you like.
Move between islands. Game 1, round 1. 70 seconds.
What?
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island.
What is that?
That is a good place to end the round.
Yeah. Get off my island.
I don't want to share with
65
any of
seconds.
Who
you.
are you?
Did it just go up?
Avoid the lava.
Wait, you guys are already talking.
It's only 60
You are more than welcome to
60
share as much as
seconds.
you like now.
Game 1, round 1. That is a good place to end the round. Bonus islands are a good place to be. 50 seconds. Game 1, round 1.
How much time we got?
50 seconds. 50. 40 seconds.
Whoever's on my team doesn't
You know what?
So many people on my island, man.
I'm moving. What? You're not curious?
What?
30 seconds. Game 1, round 1.
30 seconds are left in this round. 30 seconds.
Okay. With each other? Okay.
You want to share? I'm just doing the one part of this how I understand. Let's do cheer.
We are coming close to 10 seconds. 10 seconds left in this round.
Game 1, round 1.
No, I was fine.
Okay, good.
Wait, are we sharing?
Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your island.
That is the first round of the first game.
Well, everyone loves my island.
Very well done.
That abandoned shit.
At the moment, it appears there are no dead players. At the same time, that means unfortunately, Bonus Island doesn't quite help anyone at the moment.
Suckers!
Wait, why not?
No dead players means no bonus. With that being said as well, no dead players also means Daniel has to make some decisions right now. Daniel, first of all, give me a fireball.
Fireball!
I got to teach this first. This is what a fireball looks like. With that being said, fireballs will change the state of any island, should you receive one. So, if an island ever hits a raise, 1,
Wait, what happened?
a fireball will sink that island. Same time though, a sunk island will be raised by fireball. They will always change the state of an island and are rewarded by dead players. No dead players means no fireballs this round, so I'll keep hold of this one to myself. No dead players also means Daniel has to sink 2 islands at the moment. 2 islands, look down, are either going to raise or sink, and you'll find the second round starting rather shortly. So, do your best to avoid sinking with that island. You will have a few seconds to jump off as well. So, brace yourselves. Second round starts in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Round 2 is in progress.
Round 2 started.
90 seconds.
Was that 2 islands? That's just like extreme.
2 islands are now gone from the field.
Jet skis.
Okay, you get it.
Daniel?
65 seconds. Right. You have died, folks. 55 seconds. Game 1, round 2.
Let me see your power. Alright, go to the other side. And go to the other side. Alright.
45 seconds. Walls and ceiling count as lava people. That's right.
Oh, snap. Crack the pot.
40 seconds.
So can I run around and hit people on my hips and knock them off?
Game 1, round 2.
30 seconds.
Dead.
Oh my goodness!
Did you encourage
You have
it?
died, sorry, ma'am. 25 seconds.
Yes, you can.
Oh, actually, watch out, man.
Unclean. Dead. Dead player, please come this way. 15 seconds.
What did I do?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
that means I get to kill somebody.
Alright, go this side. And come over here.
10 seconds.
Wait.
5 seconds.
Stop! I had power.
Scott has been killed by a vindictive player.
Freeze. Do not move. Stay on your island.
And in the second round, Scott has been killed by a vindictive player.
Oh!
And did you have a power?
I did. I was on very on the team.
Alright. Keep hold of your coin.
Why not?
And then both of you go to the other side.
How did Scott die?
A vindictive player.
You're not lying.
Alright,
We could
so,
go on the same island.
let's see. It appears we do have someone on the bonus island at the moment. This one right
Wait, how do you
here.
know it's a bonus
I
island?
was
See?
in.
It
Oh,
is indeed flashing flashes.
Oh, it's remember I said you want that pulsating island, man.
And along with the pulsating island, that means you also have the power of resurrection. Do you want to bring anyone back? One person.
They have to be on my team though, right?
They don't have to be on your team.
Oh, I'm just on my team.
You'll bring anyone back.
On my team.
You don't know if any of them are on the team.
I don't. Well, the people that I do know are still on the board.
Yeah. So. Well, you
So I don't have to bring back anyone, right?
You know.
I don't bring no one. They died.
No one is coming
They
back
should
then.
die.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Like this island is
sunk.
Sunk,
And
but
sunk for good.
when we're moving around, can we still step on it or no?
That is a sunk island. Stepping on it also means death.
Okay.
So be careful of any sunken islands.
Fireball going.
Also, it appears fireballs are now being awarded by the dead players. Dead players seem to like you the most.
Okay.
What?
Use that whenever you like. It will raise or sink any island it hits. If it hits another player, unfortunately, it does nothing. So do be careful of that. If you don't want your island to be sunk by a fireball, I suggest kicking it away or something as such. Kicking it away can defend yourself, yes.
I'm gonna come near you.
Also, we will now see what the ghosts decided to sink. 2 islands are now going to sink. And
2 or 1?
2.
Dope.
Raise or sink, and the final round of this game will start in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Ma'am, you have died. I apologize. The ghosts have killed you.
However,
Move between islands. Last round of game 1.
the other side.
You lied!
75 seconds.
You can. Uh,
60 seconds.
3-way?
Final round of game 1. Make it count.
We're coming on to the final round.
Watch out for the fireball, though. So, red people, don't all be in the same place.
45 seconds. Final round, game 1.
Screw it.
What happened?
The island has sunk.
Wait, does that mean that you guys are stuck over there? And we're
They're stuck on that side, you're stuck
Yeah.
on the other side.
30 seconds. Hey, you have died in the lock.
I am a phoenix.
Come over here then.
Go come this way and go down here. Quickly though, ma'am.
You
20
will go
seconds.
to any island you like.
No.
Not any dead ones, yes.
But you
Any
tried the
island.
fireball.
No, I threw it on him.
10 seconds.
Well, how'd you come back to life?
I'm a phoenix.
Oh.
5 seconds.
Well, we can't get over there, so
You can't get over
so
there.
we just gotta keep. Yeah.
Just chill.
Alright.
Yeah! You were lying. You're like, you're on my
Must be a
team.
score.
What are you?
Let's see who wins. Show all of your
Say I was
coins.
on your team.
That is 3 red players.
Wait,
Flips
and-
for Mad King. 4 points to
Yes!
And let me see, that's 1 black, 2 black, and 1 more red, meaning 5
I'm a
to 2.
mad king too.
Red play. Oh, well, 3 to 5 still. That still means red players win.
Red team!
Incredible.
Reset the board if you would.
Do you need the coin token?
Yes, if
Yes,
you
take
all
this
return the
back.
coins. Feel free to hang out outside while we reset the board. Daniel, collect coins.
No, double check. I think I have way back though.
Alright. If you'd like to come back for the second game, alrighty.
Choose your island wisely.
Who wants the video again?
Can we see the video one more time?
I'm gonna do a little argy bargy.
I didn't really get that.
Excuse me, miss.
Let's start on this side.
Alright. Now that we know a little bit of how to play the game, would you also like me to add in a new role into the mix?
Yeah.
We have two options here. There's a role that lets you bring dead players back to life, and a role that lets you lie. Which one would you prefer? Hands up if you want to.
Bringing dead people
Lie-
back to life.
lie.
Who wants to bring dead people back? Raise your hand.
Just me?
Just a few people. Who wants to lie to people? Raise your hand.
You want to what people?
Lie to
I love to
people.
lie.
I don't like
I love to lie.
To all of them?
At the moment, I have majority for the liar, so I'll toss the liar into the mix.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the key is
A filthy,
just to
dirty
wait
liar.
and show you.
Alright.
filthy liar.
Pay attention to how this
It's the best
works.
kind.
It can be it can be a bit complicated because look at this player.
What? I can't see.
They are on the red team. This player wins with the red team, loses with red team, and votes with red team.
It looks what?
Likewise, this player is on the black team.
Oh.
Wins, loses, votes black. These liars are on the opposite of what they show you.
Y'all are colorblind. Okay.
So do your best to confirm whether or not they are the liars, because if they are, that means they are not who you thought them to be.
Interesting.
But
Lie.
Here we go.
But don't show the liar.
They are who we thought they were.
alright.
It's fun being this tall.
Coach Green.
Like, super.
Is that right? That's pretty neat, huh? Like,
Hope you can have that now.
I'm gonna go see some brainstorm.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Going, ma'am.
Why do mine always look phallic?
You're the liar. So wait, how
What
would
do I do with my
how
old
would we
one?
know if we had a liar?
So I hold on.
Because it would have the sign on it. It would have that one on the other side.
mask shape, for
That's
example.
a good indicator.
Just look at the mirror.
Take a new one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got 3 to choose from. So I'll take the middle.
You should have one coin now, sir.
Hopefully everyone has just one. Alright. I believe we're all set at this point. And if there are no more questions, then let's go ahead and start up the second game. First round of the second game starts. And feel free to wander about as you like.
Trade.
Game starts in 3, 2, 1.
Begin. Move between islands. 90 seconds.
I'm just gonna go on a walk.
Oh no.
No!
Bonus island is here. Bonus island.
I'm getting away from you.
Bonus island. 70 seconds. Game 2, round 2. Share coins. Move between islands. Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island. 55 seconds.
Similar. What's your power?
45 seconds. Game 2, round 1. That's the Nope. Still alive. 30 seconds. 25 seconds.
I don't want to be taken out by you two. Oh my gosh, yours.
Oh!
You have time, sir.
Birthday boy.
10 seconds.
I think Dave is exploiting his
Go
size.
to any island you want.
5 seconds. Bonus island. Freeze. Do not move.
Alright.
You are not fully on the bonus island!
You were there, sir. Please go back to that island.
Wait, what? Can I shove him off now?
No.
I don't
Not
even know what
quite
team he's
yet.
on, but...
And
I'm like, I'm still
at the moment, it does look like there are also no other players this round.
No, wait, I thought Heather died.
No, she made
Oh, Chris.
So, that means only
Oh,
two things.
okay.
Fireball bonus
Fireball bonus.
I-
Fireball bonus.
stays with me. And Daniel will be the one choosing which island sink or go down.
You the same.
So, pay attention to what's sinking. You are going to start the second round in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Dead. I'm sorry, ladies. You have died. I apologize.
What happened?
Your island's
Game 2, round 2.
I got it.
Give your down.
When do you have any power?
70 seconds.
Hold on to that. What do you want to do?
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island. 60 seconds.
I want to kill Chris.
You should
Chris is still my vindictive player.
Game 2, round 2. Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island.
I don't really like the way he's
I have another
approaching.
Phoenix.
40 seconds.
I live again.
I live again.
Live again. Any
Game 2, round 2. That's the bonus island.
What happened?
Shoot.
Don't go there.
Like, come on my island, like, this is my island.
20 seconds. That's the bonus island if anyone wants it.
Don't tell me. Don't hit me.
15 seconds.
Which one's the bonus? Wait, what
The
is
one
the
that is
bonus?
breathing, sir. 10 seconds. Game 2, round 2.
The red lights are breathing, not so much the blue ones.
Oh, very friendly. Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your island.
Is there
End of the second round. All right.
No, I'm not gonna.
It would appear all three of you are on the bonus island at the moment.
What?
Each of you can bring back one person.
Wifey, get out here.
They will all come back to your islands.
Heather.
How do we get them?
Everybody names them and I'll pick them up.
Oh,
Heather.
Ashley.
Ashley, Heather, Chris. We want all three of those to come back to your island.
Oh, they
What,
have
they
to
can't
get on this island?
They'll come back to your island.
Can we move off our island?
You're on the
Make it
island.
work.
No, we can all fit on.
No, we're not gonna fit 3 people. We get
We
one.
need like one. You guys pick which one.
Chris.
Chris's birthday.
No! What if we can't think? No. Okay, so you get a vote. I get a vote. He gets a
Has it
vote.
been working, anybody?
I suggest we get Ashley. But there's a reason we would do that.
Are you gonna kill her off?
No, that would be the opposite of the
He's gonna get in
reason.
trouble if he
Is
does.
it because she's black?
She's clearly Caucasian. Like, what are you talking about? I like
No,
that.
I just feel like you're part of the
Maybe-
gang.
So you get a vote, I get a vote, he gets a
Or maybe
vote.
none.
No.
I say we bring all of them. We see.
You want
No, we do get
all
all
of them.
of
We can get on the island.
We can
Oh,
say
yeah.
it. I think that'd be
After
It's
this, we all break
in our
for the.
interest to be able to
We'll be
make
able to
it
break it
one.
then.
And I suggest we bring Ashley.
I suggest Heather.
okay. Let's bring the two up.
Heather and Ashley.
We'll make it. They'll fit there.
Heather and
They
Ashley.
will fit.
You're back. And you're sharing the island.
And we're all gonna die immediately.
How do you know?
Because I have a feeling.
Yeah, we picked this. No, you're done.
All right. Also, fireball bonus.
I
Fireballs being given out.
Fireball!
To you right here.
Wait.
You must return to
Yeah,
this
it's
island
on the same
You have to
island.
stay here.
until the timer begins.
Wait,
Speaking of which, the timer is going to start. In 3, 2, 1, begin.
Oh my gosh.
Sir, you have died. Your island was dead. The ghost decided to kill. I apologize.
How did it die?
Best of luck next time.
Thank you.
We'll
Go.
play again.
we just
70 seconds.
off the
To
island.
any raise.
Well, I didn't know I was gonna die. I was trying to knock everyone off.
Bonus
I don't know.
island dies.
60 seconds. Final round of game 2.
That means you are working.
Have we started?
Yes, we're going.
Wait, you're still alive?
Yeah,
60
I
seconds.
came back.
Move
This
between
is
us.
the final round.
Do you know what?
She's on our team.
Then why did she just step on the empty island?
Ma'am, that island is dead.
I think you're just laughing.
Except in the lobby. Please come here. Can your power help you?
it's just
Then choose someone to die with you, ma'am.
red.
Anyone you like.
Sir, you have died. 30 seconds. Final round. Make it count.
Is there a bonus island?
No bonus island on the last round.
Who's not going to beat him?
I'm going to pick
Then she's
Friend!
about to throw it up.
Dead by vindictive.
I died?
Yes, you did.
Ah.
You have got keep moving, sir. Head that way. 15 seconds. Final round.
Same one.
What?
10 seconds. Oh,
Defended.
deflected.
Oh!
expert skill. 5 seconds.
And that is the end. All right. We will see who has just won. Show me all of your tokens, guys. 2 or 1. Yes, 2 black players. And let me see the other side of yours. Yes, just 2 points for black at the moment.
Oh.
And that is, flip over both of them. Just 2 points for red. That means we're gonna have a stalemate match here, guys.
Can we wrestle?
We have to break this tie. That's going to simply be done by, well, first of all, I'm going to restore one of these islands. And you're going to have 30 seconds to break this tie. Keep your
30
hours.
seconds to break this tie?
Yes.
Correct. So,
Or everyone loses.
Or everyone loses.
everyone might lose during this one. Do your best to break this match.
You can't go that way.
30 seconds. Make it count.
30 seconds.
Get him, Adam! Get him!
20 seconds.
No!
No, he can't do that!
Invalid.
Invalid. Move surface. Go back to the
No, he's dead!
There is no blue line connected. 10 seconds.
Get him, Adam!
Hands behind your back. No, you can't do.
No, Adam! Do it again!
What?
5 seconds. Freeze. Do not move.
And
This got aggressive.
I think how Aaron and I are just like...
that is it. 2 players of both teams are still alive. That means no one wins.
Ah!
Tie could not be broken.
That is okay. Excellent work, everyone.
Pass it, guys.
I was, but I have to be on the island with them.
What was that?
Unclean is a touch skill, yes.
But you have to be on the island with them.
It helps to be on the island.
That's why I was like, say it!
Oh, yeah, you can.
Also, there's plenty of
Then
times when you're on the
you
same
and
island.
Ashley, man, I had to get both.
Yeah, but I was the Phoenix, so I wouldn't have died.
No, but, who was the liar? Ashley was.
We have one liar here.
Like, it was me and Ashley, and I pushed her off. I wouldn't have died because I was the Phoenix.
Right, who if you would have both gone? Yeah. But you still would have had to get her off. Deuces.
Oh, excellent. Okay. For the silver group, 5, 1 person per scene.
No, I don't want
Oh, move this fast? Okay. I was wondering about that. I thought you guys just moved faster.
feel free to close the curtain up and drink for a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. We're at 9 o'clock, so we should probably sneak in the last game before.
We can probably get like 2 more games in. We'll see how quick this one goes.
Well, if you gotta leave by 9:30, I kind of want that to be in a done state.
See how it goes. We usually work quickly anyway.
No.
Too old draw. Wait, we'll be switching teams.
Correct. Keeping score by color doesn't quite work. Simply keep track by player.
What's that?
Simply keep track by player. The colors are
It's a personal victory.
And if you need to as well, feel free to mark with the little colors on the table as well, just to keep score. Up to you though.
The tables are whiteboards.
They are. In case you want to keep score for yourselves.
I was in red one. Yeah, I was red both. He pushed me off one.
You won and you lost.
And then I lost.
Ashley!
Also, we'll leave it up to you guys whenever you want to start up this next game coming up. Whenever you guys are all done with your drinks and everything.
And cookies.
Don't come back in 5 minutes, we'll bring it back in. Because what time are we at?
Pretty good, right? Like 9:05.
Yeah, exactly. We got time.
So the answer is 12. So 1 loss, 2 loss.
exactly. I mean, aren't these supposed to be like vinyl or something?
Holy crap!
So short.
Or aren't just a lot of these were tossed randomly with it? Last year for production. We might have to actually group back in, I'm not sure. So, that's close. Do that. Yeah, we need all our phone signals in here. So, you know, when okay. To have the time limit for quarter. Gotcha. Yeah. I do. Yeah, we need to like make over to this room just exactly.
Alright, Genius, how are you playing? Going back another round.
Another round, let's go.
Alright.
No drinks, no swords, come this way. Choose your islands wisely.
Yeah, like,
I didn't want there to be
I saw him try to knock you down like 4 or 5 times.
yeah, I was content with the tie.
You're playing for the nil-nil.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
Down here, it's our time.
Alright, so once again for this start of the round, do you want me to add in another power?
Yes.
There are 2 new powers I can bring in for you guys. One is a cleric, they'll bring dead players back to life, and one is the fire breather, brings more fireballs into the game.
Yeah, more fireballs.
Raise your hand if you want the fire breather right now. Raise your hands.
What?
Fire breather gets to add more fireballs into the game.
Probably just raise your hand.
Would you like it?
The letter F or the letter C?
I want dead people.
Who wants the cleric though?
I want
With
dead
any
people.
clerics.
I want dead people.
Dead people.
This is 2 votes.
3 against 6
that's
though,
fine.
unfortunately. So that does mean the fire breather comes into the game. Fire breathers. Whenever you share an island with someone else at the end of a round, specifically whenever ghosts are making decisions somewhere, fire breathers, you and everyone else, or I should say otherwise, everyone else on your island will get a fireball. You do not personally get a fireball, but that means you just have to share your island with more people. You want to become friends with as many people as you can.
He's gonna tackle me.
I feel like I gotta get well. I'm scared.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, low center gravity is important.
Don't worry, I got more time.
Daniel,
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, so Dave and I were like battling.
Sorry, I wasn't paying
I
attention.
think there's rules.
Lava at me.
Go on attack.
I'm tired. Can I get a break?
Win, girls.
Choose a coin, man.
Thank you.
Hey!
Good luck, sir. 1 coin.
Woo! See that? I dropped right back in the bag.
Good job.
Deal.
I got all this lava in my backyard.
No! Yeah!
Thanks for pushing.
I'm ready.
I don't believe anyone needs a refresher on the rules now, do we here? For the powers?
Can we see that video one more time?
Unfortunately not quite.
Like 2 games and get destroyed.
Alright. I do believe we're ready to start the 3rd game then. Very well then, move around as you so like for this first round. This game is going to start in 3, 2, 1.
90 seconds, begin. Move between islands.
You want to know? What do you got?
Oh.
Hi. Whoa! Here. All right. We don't even know who we are.
Okay, you have died, ma'am. I apologize.
You died?
You stepped in the lava, ma'am.
What?
I will, okay, I'll let it go for this time. Be careful. Okay, sir, you have separately.
He's dead.
Please head that
You're
way.
dead.
You have Carlo that might
Hey,
know.
already?
No!
You have died, sir. I do apologize. Can your power help you?
Oh wait, no!
Choose who you
You
go.
lied!
He's already dead, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Pick someone else.
Oh, I can
Oh my God! She lied to me!
Oh, her.
My own wife!
have died. He is killing you.
Did he?
He is hilarious. Get her! 30 seconds. Head that way, sir. Head that way.
Wait a minute.
If I took it.
I thought we got more fun up here.
You gotta
Okay.
20 seconds.
I didn't see who pushed me.
20 seconds
We're
left in
not
this
from the
round.
same team. You just want to kill me? You don't know me.
10 seconds.
Wait a minute.
Keeps it real.
Go to silence. 3, do not move.
And that
Stay
is
on
the
your
first
island, do
round.
not move.
Alright.
Do I get a fireball?
They will help out the dead players.
Someone.
And
No, someone.
it seems like you two are on the power up island. Who do you want to bring back?
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry is one. Do you want to bring anyone back? Who?
Who's
Do
dead?
you want to bring someone back?
To your island. It's a bigger island. You could probably do
I
it.
don't even know anyone. The names I know, they're here.
Oh. You could bring like Adam.
Dave is.
Dave, Adam.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, what team are you on?
It's on your team.
I don't. Nobody wants to share with me. The one guy, I killed him.
Well, I'm sharing with you right now. I killed him.
Bring back Dave.
Dave!
Dave and Jerry?
Yeah.
Who?
Alright.
Tom and Jerry was it better?
We
Is there a Tom?
don't have any
I
Tom.
don't have Toms. Who gets a fireball? I want a fireball.
And go to the flashing island over in the back there.
I brought one of you back.
Flashing island.
Oh God, both of you.
Is that ironic?
Okay, me with all of you.
And we'll be starting the second round once we figure out their decisions. And that being said, if you also want a little tip, there's no rule against sitting down should you desire so.
Sit down!
It's just up to you to figure out whether or not that's a bad idea. Oh, also, are there any fire breathers alive right now?
I want to breathe fire.
Yes.
Yes.
Fire breathers over here?
It must be your power, sir.
Yeah, do you have the power of it? Excellent.
What do I do?
Well, simply say that you're the fire breather over here. And that means you're gonna get a fireball.
She's also.
Oh, she's also one?
Yeah, she's
She's a phoenix?
a fire.
So that's
She's
the
a
fire
fire
as
She's a
breather
beautiful
and
butterfly.
And please tell me, okay. Fireballs awarded by the ghosts
Ghosts!
will be going out
ghost.
to you.
Oh.
And you.
Oh.
And you.
Alright.
And also to you.
Add someone and kill them?
Yeah,
Directly?
throw it on the island.
Oh, it has to be the
And it
island.
kills the island.
I voted for you.
Yes, just a refresher on fireballs. They have to hit the island, not the people.
Adam!
And once again, the islands are going to start sinking. Do your best to run away from them.
Look for
What
the
is
downside.
that? No one's on there.
In 3, 2,
just lost
1,
your thing.
begin.
Wait, which one's
Alright.
Okay, ma'am, you have died. You're okay. You're okay, ma'am. You're dead.
Am I dead?
Hey!
No, you're fine.
What did she do to me?
I said unclean.
Keep your
Fireballs can also raise
She
islands.
said she killed
Whoever's
me.
on the black team, bring me
Did you
back.
say unclean, ma'am?
I did.
You guys are both dead.
We're both
That's
Yes,
what you get.
unclean is a
See?
suicide
That's
power.
what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Dang it!
Head that way.
So mine don't mean nothing? Okay.
What's your question?
That's alright.
Does not have to be now, sir. Head that way.
Are we
Are we moving or
Yes, it's going. Moving between
I
islands.
can only go here, right?
That is correct.
Oh my gosh, okay, come here. What is
Ma'am, that is a wall touch. You do not touch the wall. The wall is lava.
Protect, Dave. Protect. Protect.
Sir, you have died. I apologize. Ma'am, you have died. You're in the lava.
Either Chris is lying or.
25 seconds.
Oh, give me my fireball.
Sir, you are dead. You were on a dead island.
No.
Alright.
2 for 1, sir.
Over here.
15 seconds.
Unless you have power, of course.
Wait, I killed whoever killed the power.
I can't get over there though.
So if we don't do anything.
5 seconds.
Let's see. I'll kill Scott.
Freeze. Do not move. Stay on your islands.
Shield my vindictive player. Alright.
What team he's on? Oh, I don't know.
10 players to Deadlands.
And let me see here. this island at the moment.
Oh, sweet.
So, who do you want to bring back to the game?
Chris.
Chris is coming back?
Yes.
Chris! Chris! Chris, you're coming back to the game. See the flashing island in the corner there. Alright.
So now it.
We will see what the ghosts make a decision on. If they can't connect the islands, then the game will always mean at the end. However, whoever gets the fireballs might make a good decision as well. Alright. Fireballs, if we can find some at the moment.
Is there all over the place?
One is going to
There's
go
one
to
up
you,
there.
and one last one's going to go to you. Use those however you like. We are also going to be seeing which islands are going to sink or raise. 2 islands, up or down, and the final round of this game is going to begin. Up to you guys. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck.
The ghost chose to raise islands.
Sinking.
That one's actually okay.
And so fine.
That was so fine. Oh no! That is an
No.
Unfortunately, sir, that's not how it moved your day. Please head this way. Can your power help you?
I don't think so.
60 seconds.
No, can't. Alright, other side. And
I'm telling you to attempt, but
So just be on the. All right, we're on the same
you
team.
think you're on the same team? Very well then. We'll go ahead and end this one early then.
one moment, ma'am. We must do the scoring.
Because flip your coins. Yes. 2 red players. Red team has just won.
Red team!
Yeah.
Such
Red
victory!
team!
Stallions!
Thank you guys.
Champions!
So all 3 of you were on the same team at the end?
Yeah.
You just hung out?
Incredible! Monster kill!
Alright guys, and if you want, we can get one more game going.
Yeah.
This will be the last one for the night, so make this one count.
5 more!
Like all together.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get some more dog toys.
Alright, here you go.
Oh, welcome back.
We're trickling back in apparently.
Yes, it is.
So what is it?
Thank you for giving it back.
I appreciate how well you guys stay in character.
Let's see here.
Like Adam and I are.
Alright, give me a good one.
So, we have the option
Yeah,
to
no
either
sex for
keep
you.
the rules that we have been playing with or to add in a new one,
Like the next
thus removing one from the game. Do we want to switch out one of the powers we currently have at the moment?
Yes. I don't like Mad King. Let's do something else more exciting.
I don't like that.
Wait.
She's birthday.
Dude, I love Mad King. I've been it twice.
Lightning bolt.
No
So
more
your-
liar.
Your actual birthday
After
is
that
like
interaction with my
a
wife.
week.
You 4 5?
It's not 4.
5.
Alright, so we have the option to take out one of these roles. Which one would you prefer? Raise your hand if you don't want it. For the fire breather.
What?
Jenny.
Raise your hand if you don't want the fire
What does
breather.
the fire breather do?
Give more fireballs into the game.
Can he have a fireball himself?
No, they have to share islands with someone else.
Oh. No, that no.
Go second.
Nice.
I haven't seen anyone want to take it away yet, however. Unclean, do we want to remove the unclean card?
It's not.
Yeah.
Really cool. What's cool?
Well, I'm just, you don't
Do
know.
something all those people.
Anyone for vindictive? No one wants a vindictive?
Dave, you get 1 vote. You've already used 2.
The Phoenix? Anyone want to get rid of the Phoenix?
Fairly recently, like a
No!
year.
Phoenix is alright.
Anyone want to get rid of the Mad King?
Next on the last
Yes.
shot.
Get rid of the Mad King, raise your hands. Alright. And getting rid of the liar.
Ashley, would you like to get rid of the liar?
No.
No, I like the
Alright.
Liar's
I saw a big response for the Mad King, so I'll take the Mad King out of this game.
What about the psychiatrist?
Well, did anyone bother ask what
We can either bring in the cleric or the psychiatrist, and I guess we'll bring in the clinger too as an option.
Clinger. No, I like the soulful.
So, clerics bring dead players back to life. Psychiatrists change the power of whoever you want. Clingers, other players cannot move away from your island once you use your power. Which would you prefer? Cleric, raise your hand.
We want
Raise it.
longer games.
Cleric brings more players back from the dead.
Like whenever they want?
There are 2 times they can raise people from the dead.
Longer games.
Twice.
Yeah, why not?
So they have 2 powers. Alright. Who wants a psychiatrist? Changes the power of anyone.
No.
Alright, keeping that on.
How do you do that though?
You just tell them.
You tell me which one you want to trade out. and I'll trade it.
No. Like, I can change the powers. They like use it on me and then I say, oh no, it's not.
You are the psychiatrist and you change someone else's.
Well, so you need to find out what
Oh, I gotta know what you want first and then I'm like, man, you're not that.
And the last one is the clinger. Anyone want the clinger?
Ooh, no,
Prevents
I
people from moving away.
Sounds funny.
They stalk you.
Alright. Well, at the moment, I guess the cleric is coming into the game. Bringing in the cleric.
Oh, I get
Whether you are dead or alive, clerics will bring players back into the game. They just can't bring themselves back.
It's gonna be a good game.
And
So
I
you
took
gotta choose
out
before
the
you
Mad
die.
King
Out there.
to bring in the cleric. Alright then. Actually.
Squat over.
Get low! Break down!
Get low.
Break down!
It's a good island. You get a lot of like options.
Your phone's done charging us over there. Nice. Got like put into the high speed charger. So
There we go. Tokens.
You have to go for the knees. Go for the knees.
a coin, sir?
And if people didn't hear the tip the first time during the dead phase, you can also sit down if you want. There are some goods and bad things to that, however, so we'll let you figure out why.
Excellent. Okay.
They know what's happening on that side.
Excellent work, guys. Get your pro strat.
Nobody can get on this.
You be like this.
Don't do.
I don't think so.
And this time is going to be the last time we start off this game. So, get ready. Last game is coming up.
I didn't hear in the lava.
Oh, sorry.
Get ready for yourselves. Game starts in 3, 2, 1.
Begin.
Island
Game 3,
taken.
round 1. 90 seconds.
On the island. We have to be on the same island.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island.
The one that's breathing. You wanna share?
6 seconds. Ma'am, you are standing in lava.
There it is.
60 seconds. Any island.
Oh, am I? Okay.
You can go to any island. There you go.
55 seconds.
Can I help you, sir?
Okay.
Ma'am, you have tied. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, she did also use her arm.
I didn't see that.
You are back in the game.
45 seconds. I apologize. Please head this way. Can you power help you?
Yes, I'm gonna.
Oh man, you guys are all gonna come
That
back.
I'm not helping you now. They'll help you very shortly. Head down.
Okay.
I'll confine you in a second. 30 seconds. We could be on the same team. Game 3, round 1, 30 seconds.
I was gonna
Wait, how are you still alive?
Oh
20 seconds.
Oh man. Okay.
Coming on to the last 10 seconds.
Game 3, round 1.
Wait, you
Five seconds.
That was graceful.
Freeze. Do not move.
Look for the sinking island.
I was just saying, what's up?
That was
Also,
very
what's up, but I
graceful.
immediately
Okay,
went.
alright. Let's go ahead. End of the first round. Who do you want to bring back to your island? You both can bring back one. They come back to your island. That's what gets things all clear.
Who's missing?
Yeah.
They're
Heather. Aaron. Oh, Aaron, how are you back here?
Oh,
I was a phoenix.
Heather.
Get
Heather,
God,
you
true.
bring Heather back. You want to bring anyone back? All right. Just Heather.
Wait, did Ashley kill you?
She killed me.
Okay.
Yeah, she got me too.
And
know.
Heather.
Oh, and
Told you.
Do we have any fire breathers alive?
yes.
Yes.
Is that just a nice way of saying bad?
You are both alone. No one gets fireballs.
Oh, why did you ask?
Because sometimes fire breathers are with people. They only work if they're with people, actually. So hopefully you can find friends for the next round, too. And I don't believe Heather will be coming back to you shortly, actually.
People have brought you back to life.
Woo!
Okay, let's head back to their home.
She also made the decision to give a fireball out to someone.
Yes, she did. Those guys.
I got pushed off.
Sorry, Heather.
Oh, so that one.
Oh, sorry, yes.
There it is. Okay. They have decided to award the fireball bonus
All three of them?
to you three.
Yes! Hit that one!
And now, we'll also see what islands she chose to sink. 2 islands will either go up or down, and the second round is going to start in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Ma'am, you have died. I apologize. Your island was sunk.
Aw.
You came from that island, which was sunk by a ghost. I apologize, ma'am.
Power?
Can your power help you?
What
What
power
power
do
do
you
you have?
That's fire breather one.
It will not help you this time. Please head to Deadlands. I apologize, ma'am. 65 seconds.
I can share. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Is this sunk?
Game is in progress.
The island in the back is sunk, yes. Be careful of it.
45 seconds.
That in the back.
Wall touch. I'm sorry, sir. And Dead Island. You are dead, sir.
Well, I guess I can't share now, but I'm pretty sure I know what he is.
Did you have a power shot?
35 seconds.
Full lecture. Okay.
Oh, alright. Who do you want to kill?
Okay.
Adam. Killed by vindictive flame.
No!
Game 2, round 2.
I
Jerry!
don't believe you have the
That
power
was
you need to do.
terrible.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island.
Going to the list. Are you going to the list? What? I don't think you just did something that was legal.
No, he was actually very good with that.
Yeah, that was actually true. 10 seconds.
Nothing.
Dave.
5 seconds.
Keep hold of your card.
Okay.
3, 2,
Not a vindictive player.
Dave, what team are you on?
I'm black.
Yes! Woo!
Alright, Nick. Go
I
ahead,
didn't know
fall
for
into
sure.
the Deadlands.
I killed you, bro.
I've got this Phoenix.
Oh, he just
Alright then.
Here, you can take this back.
Oh, keep holding your coin. There's one more round.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
The fireball, you can just sink somebody?
Correct. Once the timer starts moving again.
I have a fireball.
You can use that shortly. That being said, you're also on the bonus side. Who are you bringing back? Each of you get one, but they both come back to your island. Heather. Heather's coming back. I'll bring back, if anyone.
I'm already.
Oh, wait, yeah. Heather's alive.
Bring Adam.
Ashley.
No, she's on the other.
Am I hearing Ashley?
Adam.
Ashley?
Ashley. Right? She's over there.
And you want to bring anyone else back?
Ashley.
Just keep Ashley.
Ashley's not.
Ashley.
Tell me that.
That's why I said Adam.
To the flashing island in the corner.
Okay, well, you know who the. Okay, well.
Do we have a fire breather in our midst?
Yes.
Yes.
There it is.
Does she have to start on ours?
Yeah. One more. Fire breather, both of you get one.
Alright. Do we just throw them?
On an island. Once the timer starts moving, I'll call out when that happens.
Just go to Heather's island.
And unfortunately, sir, you can't move during
Oh, I
this
can't
phase.
move. Okay.
Hopefully you have quick reactions when this round starts up.
Alright.
We'll be figuring out what the ghosts decided on rather shortly.
I feel like you're the liar.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
This fireball bonus will go out.
can I ask a quick question? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Does that work?
As many people as you can
On one island. Okay.
do. As many islands as you can touch.
Okay.
And now we'll see what ghosts or what the islands are going to sing. So, pay attention to your islands. They will sink in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Jesus. Wow, dead, dead.
Unfortunately, you three have sung.
Lots of dead over
Yes!
70 seconds. Final round of game 3.
Can I bring some?
Clerics cannot work at this time, correct?
Not yet.
Not yet, I'm sorry. Clerics are between
Wait,
rounds.
you can only stay here, you guys.
However, we didn't use you during the last round. Do you want to bring anyone back?
I'll bring back Paul.
Paul?
Okay.
Paul.
60 seconds. Final round of game 3. Game 4?
Okay.
Final round.
I don't believe there are any more clerics back here.
You have to come over here though. Those are dead islands.
This is not.
That one is alive.
That's
Oh,
an
it's
alive
alive.
island.
Oh.
40 seconds.
But how are you gonna get over here?
I can just chill.
He's the safest person in this game right now. This is also the last round. So, choose your actions wisely. 30 seconds
Wait a
left.
minute. Okay.
Alright, we'll let you go there.
Wait, where can I go? Where's no come on?
30 seconds. Final round, make it count. Such a visual. Game is in progress.
Okay. So it is?
Oh, we
Yes,
have to-
game is in progress.
I'm unclean.
Unclean.
Unclean, dead. All 3 have died.
What if I'm unclean?
I
Don't
just
I
killed
stay
him.
alive?
No.
You can't give a disease to someone who already has
Yes, you
it.
can. Head that way, sir.
No, you can't.
I killed you.
You can't triple sample double
That
sample.
is the end.
You can't triple sample double sample.
I won't fraction that. How did you, sir?
Fireball, he had enough
Oh, I
time
had
to
a
jump off
fireball.
though.
What, he what?
He had enough time to jump off.
Unfortunate.
Immediately.
Oh, I just.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he was quick enough to jump off. However,
Alright.
you were also sharing that island when you got off. So,
Oh, I gotta sit here with
share
Heather?
the island.
Okay.
Which
Alright.
means everyone reveal your tokens. That is red, black. However, since you're both sharing one island, no points. So that means
Yay, red!
red team wins.
Red victory! Oh my Such madness! I've never seen it.
And pass in your tokens, guys.
Thank you.
Alright, excellent.
Killed you early. Way out.
I killed you and then you came back.
It's not very forward. Now we're gonna ride it's really so I should head out. If you want to go ahead. Alright guys. We thank you guys for coming over here. However, this also concludes our time as well. We do thank you all for coming. However, would you also like a team photo before you leave?
Team photo this way and bring your coins back.
We'll take a photo inside the locker room.
If you have a camera or something, we'll take the team photo with that as well. All tokens back. Tokens back. Down this way, team photo. You can get your camera or cell phone. Team photo with that.
I thought you were gonna yell at me. Check me at the end.
Right.
Then it was just like,
Yay!
No.
I feel like we
I
can
guess
only
and we'll share or as much as
Ready
you
for
can
prom.
share.
Where do we do our
Thank you.
Pretend like you like each other. Center Island.
Oh, sit there, right.
Oh, wait.
Alright.
You wanna come up? Oh.
Yeah, down underneath. There you
Never been back.
Alright.
Ready?
It's like straddle the
Bring it in, people, bring it in.
Closer, get closer.
Act like you know each other.
Alright, excellent. There we are. So look over here first.
This camera over here.
3, 2, 1, and lava.
Lava!
Alright.
Over here, guys.
Oh!
Here we
One
go.
here.
3, 2, 1. Key. Take your bunch.
Wait, what?
Woo! Excellent. Okay, fantastic.
Game's over, stop shoving me!
Alright.
Please head this way.
Thank you for coming,
Everyone.
guys. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves.
Thanks very much.
Go to the food. Have a good time.
Here's a fireball.
Thank you, sir.
Way to stay
Right on.
character.
Enjoy your guys' night.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kelly, you crushed it.
crushed it. Those cookies crushed it.
I was the liar twice.
You gave up your team colors way too easy. You weren't on the same line.
Like there was when you were the liar, did anybody like say like can I see the other side? No. They're just like, oh.
How did my island disappear?